Then they just sit there.
We're in the bottom one. Okay guys, so we're gonna be working on the 1973 Opel GT today. Maybe try to get it, probably not get it running, but at least try to maybe get the engine turning over because the engine's stuck. We tried to turn over with the starter and it didn't want to go. As you can see, these spark plugs are pretty nasty right here. So that's not good. And so this car may only have 40,000 miles on it, the odometer says. And since the dashboard's so nice and the pedals are so nice, might be true. And we're gonna take the radiator out, start taking stuff apart, and try to get this thing turning over here, hopefully. And yeah, I'll see you guys what we see now. Okay guys, we're about ready to take the cylinder head off. We got all the exhaust bolts came off good, all the head bolts came off really nice, so it took like 30 minutes to get the carburetor out, but that's because they're complicated. So everything's out of the way now, and let's see how wonderful the cylinders look, hopefully. Okay. Like, oh yeah, didn't we use a crowbar for the other car, for the parts car?
Back in the box.
Oh, back in the box. Yeah, it should be just right there. Didn't too much there, I don't think.
Have to get a regular chisel.
I would just get a rubber mallet. What if you get a rubber mallet or something? Hit the cylinder or hit the cylinder head.
Yeah, there's the bar's rubber mallet.
Do you want to do that?
I think I really hit it with a tiny chisel.
Yeah. See, I forgot about these pins in here for the cylinder head for the exhaust. So we had to take the exhaust off. We had to separate it. Yeah. So guys, so we tried rocking the car back and forth in fourth gear. Still wouldn't unstuck. Put a crank thing. We put a breaker bar on the crank handle, or on the crank pulley, and it was just we were just twisting it. We were just loosening it, tightening it, and now we're doing this. So those are tough.
Here, take and pound this right in the crack where the gasket is. Oops,
Where the gasket is? Okay.
On the front there.
On the front. I mean, this. Huh. This has been used a bunch.
Yeah, right in there.
Yeah, it's ready to go loose in there. I got a little bit of bite there, I think. Do I want to move over? Or?
Somewhere along there.
I can see the gasket better over here. Oops. Not doing much. Hard as I can
Can you
there.
get all the bolts out of it?
Yeah. Well, we have that cam thing still. Those bolts were getting tight, but we should be fine with that, right? We have
They're
like
all loose.
we have a few bolts in
They're
there.
loose, aren't they?
I think so, right?
I didn't forget one today.
You got them all. Thought. Here, where's the tool at? Put it back. I'm sure you got them all loose. Here. Should be a finger. Yeah, no, that one's loose. And this back one's out too, right? Oops, someone just dropped it in the hole. Crap. Do you have a magnet? I have it on my hands, but drop it down. Do you have a magnet? I don't want to drop this tool in there.
Yeah, you're gonna get it here.
Yeah. I have it held against you, but oops. Well, we figured out why the cylinder head didn't want to move. This bolt was still tight. So now it's loose. We tried everything, and now it's popping right off. So I think this bolt's coming all the way out, Grandpa.
It wouldn't before.
It wouldn't? That's
Well, actually, I
loose.
never tried that, did I?
Yeah, you never loosened it. Yeah, it's just in there. It should be loose. So. Let's jack it up, I guess. And is that fuel in, or is that frozen?
Try to get that out of there.
Bug in there. Maybe it's just right on the edge there. It's acting like it's not metal. Oh. It should be fine though. Okay. Our wire. Uh-oh. We turned the lifter thingy.
Yeah. That's right, you're on this one straight. I think I lift it now.
Hey, it's depressing the valve. The valve isn't stuck. Look at it depressing the valve.
Here, this thing.
It's gonna go pop pretty soon here. I'm gonna lower it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
no, it's gonna pop. We're not. Grandpa, it's gonna fly out. We probably should have gone on this side, right? Yeah, that wasn't right. It was lifting up.
Oh, it depresses the spring and then pops out of there. I see
yeah.
what it does.
So here, I need to loosen some more. The exhaust. We're lifting up the exhaust. Okay.
Hold it, stick it up in place a second.
Whoa. Get a screwdriver.
There, I don't know what holding it, but it was stuck on something.
Oh my goodness sakes, I see chunks. Oh, okay, we're on the next side here.
Gotta get her. There you go.
Okay, you got that? So easy. Oh, look at those chunks in there. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we good? Alright, we can go higher.
Throw it out of the way here.
Where do you want to sit down now? Outside? Or?
I don't know, the bench or the table, you look at it.
Here.
Go back a little more and put it on the table.
Yeah. Okay, that should be good. Battery left, guys, but look at all this crap in here. It's like thick and like, yeah, it's bad. And this one has some gunk. Oh my gosh, look at that. Huh. That's bad.
Normal.
Yeah, those ones are normal, but the cylinder head is really bad too. So, okay, I'm gonna change the battery. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna be taking the engine out of this car. We decided that since it's locked up and the cylinder walls are pretty bad since antifreeze was sitting in it, made them soft, so it's like scraping off pretty easily. So we're probably gonna rebuild this engine maybe eventually. But anyways, we have another engine for it, which is back here. It's also from a 73 GT, which the red one is. And I got it with this car and that car, and it ran I think about 7 years ago or so. It turns over good. Needs a new water pump though, but it had like 120 psi compression, which is good for a 73 low compression engine. So we're gonna stick that in there. That should all be ready to go then. And now we're just getting ready to try to take this engine out, and I have about 18% GoPro battery left, so I can't say much, but I'll show you guys what we do next. And we have to undo the drive shaft yet. We took the exhaust off. We have to undo drive shaft and motor mounts and cross members and linkages and stuff like that. And then yeah, hopefully it'll go easy. 18% battery. Okay. We're gonna take the engine out of the Opel, guys. We got everything took off. We figured out some of the bolts are so rusty on this side. We're gonna have to remake the piece. So, and then the other side it broke off, so we're gonna have to do some customizing here. And Grandpa's gonna be setting it down here. And you guys don't have much battery, so you guys probably can't see this whole thing, but okay, do you have a dolly underneath there? Not yet, okay. Oh, well, okay, whoa, stop. Lift it up. You have a lot of. Oh, we're on the transmission. Okay, good. Okay, this is breaking. The rust is breaking over here. You're on the transmission on this side. Steering's okay.
Is that gas tank still leaking?
Probably.
I can smell it.
Yeah, it might be. There's a bunch of gunk in there. Okay, I think we're just on the yeah. It still might be connected on the side for the car though. The car is still connected.
On the oil filter up here now.
Really? Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, so we're going to have to move that transmission thing out of the way then. Back here. Remember we put those blocks of wood?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to grab this out of the way? You move this, Grandpa? Or
Well, the transmission, it's got some weight on those blocks right now, so
jack up the...
probably gonna put the floor jack underneath.
Because we have to move it backwards, so... Well, see, maybe I can hit it out with the block of wood. Okay, maybe that's gonna take forever. Maybe I can do this though. Okay, it's coming down. Transmission's coming down.
It dropped down when it crashed though, Sam.
It is?
Oh yeah, it is.
You sure you don't put the floor jack underneath it?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be fine holding all that weight on the cover there. You think? The transmission cover will be fine? Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys. Okay guys, now we have it in the air. I wish I could show you guys more of this, but my battery's dead, so that's kind of my fault. But yeah, it's doing an insane wheelie. It went pretty smooth actually. It was pretty, it did not go bad at all. You just have to make sure everything's unhooked and all your wires and stuff are unhooked. We have it sitting on the dolly, the engine is. And we didn't have to move the shifter. We didn't take the shifter out or anything. That went just fine. I put it in first gear actually to make it a little bit easier. Basically didn't spill any oil, spilled a ton of antifreeze though. But yeah, so it went pretty nice. The lift is doing good. And we ripped out part of that section like that and from this. So that's fun. And yeah, okay, now I'm gonna take pictures. Alright guys, it's next morning. I got the GoPro recharged up. Anyways, so we got the engine out. I'm just gonna walk you guys through what we all did here. So we took it out, we got everything disconnected. We used the engine hoist. I took some pictures of it. We used the engine hoist to wrap around the motor mounts here. Chain, we had a loop right here. And then we put a jack on the transmission pan. And then just set it down one at a time. We had to jack, set that down, and set this one down. And then we had it on the dolly eventually. And we have it, we're protecting the oil pan here, because there's a drain bolt still on it, so. No transmission fluid though, really spilled out though, so that's nice. And just make sure you disconnect everything, that's what we did. You just disconnect everything, and then we disconnected this thing here, and this is the driver's side. We just broke it off. It was so rusty, the bolts were just turning in there, and then we actually broke off a bolt on that side. So, as you guys can probably see, hopefully it's not too dark for you guys, we just ripped it out of there. So we're gonna have to remake that part sometime. Yeah, this side's pretty rusty, but yeah, we're gonna have to remake that part. There's a guy on YouTube that actually did it. I might link the video. The channel's called Vintage Hot Rods. They're like a restoration shop. But this side though looks really nice yet. A few rust holes, and right there's a broken off bolt, you can tell. So we're gonna have to drill that out, and I wanna cut that out and put new square nuts in there maybe. Just to be safer. Yeah, so that came out, and then we realized, wait, the motor mounts are bad. Like, the motor mounts were totally chopped off, so we were hoping this would stay on the engine, so we could put it on there and be more safe on the dolly, but, so that was, somebody wrecked the motor mounts. But, so it came out really smooth. You just have to take the drive shaft out and everything. We jacked it up this high, and, we were able to get that. The lift could do it with at the half-ton setting, so it didn't break. And so, yeah, and then we also finally got this door open too. That's pretty awesome. we finally got it open, and we're trying to get this why it won't open. So, and then I also found registration, and there it's pretty neat from like 1983. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so, and then we got, so this is the extra engine that was in a black GT that the guy had, but they scrapped the body and saved literally everything else, like all interior, everything. And we're guessing it's a this is a 73 engine from because the black hood over there is a 73 on it. And it's a 12 bolt head, you could tell because there's the 2 extra bolts up here. So, to be a 73 that way probably, or really late 72. The water pump's frozen on it though, but that water pump's in that engine that was really good yet, so the bearing doesn't look bad. We might have to save that one. But yeah, this one, like, I cannot believe how clean this thing is. Like, there is no leaks, like, anywhere. It looks like it was, like, not leaking at all. Like, the transmission's so black. I mean, it looks like it was not leaking. So, might be really lucky with actually a non-leaking Opel. But yeah, all the distributors in these cars are loose. On this one, on the yellow car too, it's weird. But, we did compression on this thing. We got 150 psi, 135 psi, 150 psi, and 135 psi. So I'd say it's pretty awesome. We took off the valve cover, which is still loose. I don't have it on there tight. It looks really clean there. We actually did the oil change on it. We put new oil in it. So it's basically ready to go almost. We might drain the oil out to put it back in the car though. But yeah, so it's basically ready to go engine. The points look decent yet. So everything should work on this. We should have to get a working Solix carburetor, which we might have one over there. And then, yeah, that's about it. We drained all the gas out of this thing, which was nasty, and I don't know where Grandpa put the gas at. He's out here. Oh, here it is, outside here. Grandpa, is this the old gas right here? Is this the old gas?
That's oil. The old gas is in front of the Morris.
In front of the Morris? Okay. By the way, guys, this is a Morris Traveler my grandpa bought. Pretty cheap. No engine or anything, so it's a project. He's working on his other Bantams and Austin stuff. But look at this. That's all the gas that we got out of this thing. It's red though. So we don't know what's in it. If it's a stabilizer in it or something or what. A 2-stroke, I don't know if I put 2-stroke gas in it to be better. I don't know. It's strange though. Strange red gas. So, okay, that's about it for the red GT then. We got the engine out. I think we will be trying to get the clutch working just to see if the clutch works at all. Make sure all that looks good, the clutch looks good. Make sure you don't have to buy any parts for that. And so that's about it for the red GT. So hopefully pretty soon here, I don't know if we'll be able to do it before winter, put this engine back in. That's my goal, maybe. Maybe get it driving by then, because we have the all new brakes on it, obviously. The hoses are rock hard, rubber hoses, and needs a master cylinder and brake booster, which is out of the car. So, little things here and there. But, yeah, so that's about it. Now I'm going to talk about this car, because we did some stuff to this, and I might make a different video on this car. So, stay tuned for that video, probably, once I put it with this one. But, yeah, I'll tell you guys if we do next, if we get the clutch working on this engine or not. And, yeah. Okay, guys, we got the doorknob working. It works, even though it's a little bent up here, I just realized, but from bending it. But, it works. It was just stuck in there all the way. Got a screwdriver, pried it out, works just fine now. So we got this all back together. And then I started vacuuming crap out here, vacuuming up, made it look pretty good. Back in that hole back there's a mouse nest. I found the biggest mouse nest ever. I mean, it's huge. So, got that all scooped out. So then I was like, I'm going to take out this carpet piece right here. And so I had one more bolt left to go for the seatbelt here. It's a 1973 GT, so it has a 3-point system. And then basically just ripped it off. This is all gone. I mean, this is worse than my 69, I would say. So yeah, and it's not even safe for that seatbelt to be like that. So we're going to have to do some major welding here. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. So I'm gonna vacuum it up here real quick. And Grandpa's getting carpet cleaner. We're gonna make a little batch of bleach and soap and water type of thing to clean it all up. So we can clean up the carpet, make it look really nice. And we have carpet for the rest of the car somewhere too. I think. Like below the seats and stuff. That's somewhere. But okay, I'm gonna start vacuuming this up, and we're gonna have to repair this too. Looks like, but that car said the car is perfect. I mean, besides that rocker right there, but I just don't understand it, so it doesn't make any sense to me. But anyways, yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn you guys off, and I'll get to work.